It's been the perfect start to Real Madrid's defence of their title. The front page of AS saying the fantastic four: Modric, Benzema, Courtois and Vinicius Junior making up that quartet, Robbo. And it's interesting when you take a look at Vinny Junior, obviously made that big step up last season. Questions were asked whether or not he could maintain that sort of level going to the start of this campaign. He's proved so far that he can.
And I think he's got slightly better as well in terms of his game understanding. I've been watching his movement. You know, last season he waited for the ball to come to him, and he made some good runs. And when he got the ball, he went past people, created opportunities, scored goals.
Yes. In our predictions.
Yes.
Put him in as my player of the year.
Yes, you did.
And you looked at me with that quizzical look, saying, you have no idea what you're talking about. And I said, whether he can reproduce, replicate, or even better last year. I don't think it was the big statement that you tried to make out.
Right.
This is crazy. How can he? He was brilliant last year. The big question is, can he do it every year? Can he continue his progress? And the early signs are, yes, he can.
Why do you believe he can? What have you seen that suggests that last season wasn't just a one-season wonder?
His link-up, his confidence, his link-up with Benzema, the fact that I think he finally looks to me like a player he believes he should be there, and not somebody who thinks he's just getting an opportunity, which it felt like with a lot of these players. And that's understandable. I'm getting a chance, but I've a bad game, I'm out. Now I think he believes that he belongs there. And that's a big thing for a player, particularly a young player, to feel that he belongs with the Benzemas and the Modric, Toni Kroos, all these players that have been surrounding him, and maybe he was a little bit nervous about. All of a sudden, he knows Ancelotti's going to pick him. He knows a lot of it is centred around him, and he knows, more importantly, that other players trust him.
Right.
There was that period, was it a year or so ago, when
the Champions League
Benzema was caught saying, "Don't pass to that guy."
Yeah.
That drains a player. That's gone. That scenario has long gone. This is a different player. He's set a standard for himself, and I believe he can keep that standard going.
How high is his ceiling, Robbo?
Very high. I mean, as you say, he's got all the attributes you want from a wide player. He can come in field and play little 1-2s. He's clever with his movement now. He can go long to come short and get on the ball. He can run at players. He can run beyond players without the ball. He can score goals. He can make goals. He can be a top-class player. The only thing I would say, what he can't do is become a trickster. You know, you can't go and be like Neymar. If he does the right thing at the right time, he will be a top-class player. If he then becomes a trickster and takes liberties, that's when he might just come a cropper.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.